Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. We like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
No shot! Watch it, Connor! Go, MP!
Keep taking that strong. Come around. Get the board. I got it. Hey, get up bottom, hey!
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. MP, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Ah, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Soft. Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Banafiteni and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
But Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do, as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
MP outside.
Fires from deep. It's good from long range.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's Marks. Pass to Lambert. Elchier. And a miss there on the triple. And here's MP from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's MP.
8 points for him.
Pass to Elich.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Pass to Peltier.
And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Clear look for Chauvet. And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
Here's MP. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start this game.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly. But something that's interesting, you kind of think about, is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
And Chauvet picks up the foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
That's showing some toughness on defense, getting physical, sticking his nose in there, and making a play.
That's a big play, big momentum builder.
And MP gets it to go.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both. Well, it took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
Sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. Let's see.
Yeah, Brian, let's see if this offense gets anything going.
Nanterre with the ball.
15-point game.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
To the paint. Got a piece of it.
Stolen by Elich. MP with it. Now guarded by Lambert. And Zadirko with the jam.
And there are more points onto an early lead that just keeps on growing.
And a nice lead it is, and it's no mystery how they've done it. They are attacking that bucket.
Peltier. It's hauled in by Paris.
Do the right thing to try to fade away with the D all over him, but it's a hard shot to set. They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits them both.
Here's MP.
He's got 18.
And Dumont gets it to go.
Well, you see Dumont making things happen inside. He's the leader of this Paris FC team, and it's easy to see why.
Three-pointer Chauvet.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. It's stolen.
It's Nanterre coming up the floor.
Fires for 3.
And again, Nanterre with the triple.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. Here's Beaumarchais.
And Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt, Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Now here's MP. And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Here's Ahern.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game.
Back to Dumal.
5 to shoot.
Ahern outside.
Cans it from downtown.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Took him no time at all on that one.
A mid-range jumper, it's a very high percentage shot for him. He's got that much room.
And stolen by Lambert. And there's a foul called on MP.
That is his first foul of the game.
The next foul will put them in the bonus.
And they'll be trying to draw that next one quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the line and get some easy buckets.
Now here's Chauvet.
12 points for him.
Pass to Bleu. It's Peltier on the wing.
6 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
MP outside.
Lets the three fly. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the field.
And he answers back with a three of his own.
Oh my, they're getting into it. We've got a duel shaping up here.
Going mano-a-mano.
Here's Bleu.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Screen by Lambert. Peltier outside.
Nailed from three-point land.
An assertive shot from Peltier. He was looking to hit them with the answer triple.
MP, Chauvet covering. Here's Dumont from the arc. Rebound by Girard.
And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. To the inside.
And the jam by Lambert. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Now here's Peltier.
He has 6.
Great job getting the ball to the right guy there. Chauvet showing what a good facilitator he can be.
MP outside.
Let's go with a 3. Yes, for basket number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
The 3, score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12, 82% accuracy.
Well, the three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Now here's Peltier.
He's got 9.
And that'll be Nanterre's ball as it goes out of bounds and they keep possession. Here's Lambert.
8 points for him. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Chauvet. And a great assist by Lambert as that one goes in.
Well, the defense cannot afford to take Chauvet lightly because he's got the confidence to take and make these kind of shots.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 7. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. It's Paris leading. Pass to Dumal. Ahern. And here's MP from the arc.
Good on the three-point shot.
One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talents, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
And a Chauvet missing. Here's Paris.
They led by as many as 18 points. And MP slams it in.
And
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Now here's Marks.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Lambert up top. Pass to Shohei.
The 17-footer goes down.
And guys, how huge has he been to give his team a lift?
Well, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for his efficiency at the offensive end.
I mean, he is just keeping them in this game.
MP, it's good.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Outside Shohei. Pass to Peltier. Lambert. And Illich pulls it down.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Got that one up quick.
So the captain of this Paris FC group, methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Back to Marchand. Illich with the strong defensive effort.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
MP on the wing. Shohei covering.
Clock at 6. Here's MP for 3.
And Lambert pulls it down. Shohei with it. Illich picks him up. Pass to Marchand. Shoots over Illich.
The 15-footer, good.
Nice work sticking it from the mid-range area. Marchand focuses on taking high percentage shots that come within the offense.
Now here's Dumont. MP, Shohei covering.
Here's MP. And that one good.
Well, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Now Marchand. Peltier outside.
And the 3-ball is good.
And Peltier is dangerous when he's shooting with confidence. Nice work rising and firing off the tap.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that. You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
Pass to Ahern. Illich. Right side to Sewell.
And here's MP from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Outside Marks.
Fires the 3. No shot off that time.
Yeah, you look at him, you watch him, you notice his mechanics are totally out of whack. He's lost all feel for his shot.
And you can tell that just by looking at his numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Boy.
There's Peltier.
He's got 12. Out to the wing. From past the arc.
Shohei, and it's good.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 15. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going. Here's Beaumarchais.
Well, there's no doubt who's in control when Pierre Dumont is on the floor for Paris FC. There's a reason he's the captain.
Peltier outside. And here's Chauvet.
Good on the triple.
Another long-range bomb for him. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead down.
Definitely, and as long as he keeps bearing them, they might as well keep going back to the well.
And here's MP from the arc.
Connects from three-point range.
And there's MP's competitive nature coming out, so he just had to answer that last three.
Outside Chauvet. And there's a foul called on MP.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, close, but he didn't get on balance quickly enough.
And as quick as players are at this level, your anticipation has to be perfect defensively to draw the charge.
You're right. It's so hard.
Here's Chauvet. And hauled in by Paris.
They led by as many as 18 points.
Here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Paris.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Down low.
Good from Lambert.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
From deep.
Here's Marchand.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Well, you allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's really going on.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Three-pointer.
Another 3 for Paris.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
Just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight. He's done a ton to help this team, but he needs to do even more if they're going to have a chance to come back.
And MP slams it in.
Once MP gets rolling, the defense looks helpless. So he takes it all the way up and throws it down.
Marchand outside. Lambert.
Sadirko defending.
Peltier outside.
Gets it to go from downtown.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
MP outside.
Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
And he lays it straight in.
Might as well tack a few more points in the lead, I suppose. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Dominant is the right word for it, Tim. This one was about as one-sided as it gets.
One-way traffic, jeez.
And that one's good. Marks.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
Pass to Dumont. Back to MP.
Goes back up.
Marchand with the rebound. And Nanterre has possession.
Down by 12.
Outside Chauvet. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team, they'd be young, but I think they turned some heads with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year, because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to okay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait, I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No, look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. So nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep.